G'day guys, today I'm going to be doing a tone comparison between the three nylon string guitars that I own. I'll be playing a series of short segments of pieces that will highlight the tonal differences between these guitars. The three guitars are firstly a Cordoba F10, the second guitar will be a guitar I made myself with the luthier Trevor Gore, and the third guitar will be a classical guitar made by Trevor Gore. I'll have more details about each of the guitars at the end of the video, but let's get straight into the comparison. So some comments about the recording process and also each of the individual guitars. For the recording process, I wanted to keep the best comparison that I could make. Not necessarily the best quality recording, but at least the best comparison so that all the variables were held consistent where possible. Each of the three guitars had a new set of strings 3 days beforehand, and they'd had the same amount of playing in those 3 days, maybe an hour each, something like that. The mic position was in the same spot in the room and the same spot relative to the guitar for each of the recordings, and all the recordings were done within about an hour of each other. So the first guitar is a Cordoba F10. It's a good quality factory made guitar by a reputable brand. It is made out of Spanish Cedar, and the top is a form of spruce. It's a flamenco guitar, but yeah, a factory made guitar. The second guitar is a guitar I made myself with the luthier Trevor Gore. I've got a separate video on the channel to detail the build process. It's made out of Tasmanian Blackwood for the back and sides. It has a Lutz Spruce top, and the neck is Australian Cedar. Fretboard is made from Gidgee. It was the first guitar I've built, but yeah, with a lot of involvement from Trevor Gore, and it is primarily a flamenco guitar, although I'm not a flamenco player. It's more of an all-round guitar for me. The third guitar is a classical guitar made by Trevor Gore. It is made from Gidgee, an outback Australian timber for the back and sides, Lutz Spruce for the top, New Guinea rosewood for the neck, and a Gidgee fretboard. It is a very heavy guitar made from the dense Gidgee timber and is a very purebred classical guitar. Regarding the ages of the guitars, I forgot to mention the Cordoba F10 is about 6 or 7 years old, I think 2014. The guitar I built with Trevor was a 2020 model, so about a year old, actually less than a year old. And the Gidgee Classical built by Trevor is a 2015 model, so yeah, 6 years old. I feel very fortunate to own these three guitars. All three are beautiful guitars to my ears and my eyes. Each has its own voice and has its own purpose in my playing. I probably play the Cordoba more than any of the other guitars. It's the guitar that I'm playing on a Sunday afternoon, relaxing in the backyard with a beer. I have a strap attached to it, and I'll wander around the garden and have a bit of a play. The other guitars, the flamenco and classical, are both high-end guitars to my mind, but they have such different voices that they suit different types of music quite differently. And yeah, again, I'm very fortunate and grateful for the fact that I'm in a position to own those three guitars. I'm not the kind of collector to own dozens and dozens of guitars. Three is enough for me, but yeah, these three guitars I'm very fortunate to own. Thanks for watching and listening. I hope that this video was of interest to some of you. I think I'd like to see more of these types of comparisons on YouTube. Thanks again.